Welcome to our YouTube channel, Traditional India versus Modern USA. This channel explores India's magnificent temples, waterfalls, mountains, rivers, and deep, unsolved mysteries. Today, I'm revealing 14 of India's most chilling mysteries, secrets that remain buried deep within its soil. To keep learning about the hidden side of India, make sure to subscribe. The secrets beneath our feet. My friends, have you ever stopped to think about the secrets buried right beneath the ground you walk on? India isn't just a land of ancient stories. It's a living, breathing puzzle. These are enigmas that even modern science hasn't fully cracked. Today, I won't just tell you a story. I'm taking you into the heart of reality, where the line between belief and mystery becomes a blur. Hold on tight, because we are embarking on a journey to 14 corners of India where nature reveals its most mysterious side. 1. Sahasralinga, the river of 1,000 statues. Imagine standing on a riverbank, listening to the gentle flow of water. But as you look down into the riverbed, your skin crawls. Submerged beneath the water aren't just a few stones, but thousands of intricately carved Shiva lingams. This is the Shalmala River in Karnataka. They call this place Sahasralinga. What's mind-blowing is that the river's powerful current has been crashing against these stones for centuries. During the monsoon, the water is strong enough to wash away almost anything, yet these carvings remain perfectly intact, looking as sharp as if they were chiseled yesterday. Legend says a 19th century king, a devoted follower of Shiva, commissioned these so every drop of the river would become sacred. But think about it. Without modern machinery, how did they carve thousands of statues right in the middle of a rushing river? This isn't just art. It's a level of devotion that breathes life into stone. 2. Jhatinga, the Valley of No Return. Now let's go to a place where death literally falls from the sky. In the lush hills of Assam lies a small village called Jhatinga. On the surface, it looks like any other peaceful village. But during specific monsoon nights, between September and October, when the fog is thick and a light drizzle falls, something terrifying happens between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Hordes of birds fly toward the village lights, only to become disoriented, crash into the ground, and die. It's known as mass bird suicide. For years, villagers believed it was a curse from evil spirits. Scientists have theories. Some say a strange magnetic pull messes with the bird's internal compass. Others think the fog and wind blind them. But the real mystery remains. Why does this only happen in one specific strip of land in Jhatinga and nowhere else in the world? 3. Loktak Lake, the floating world. What if I told you there's a lake in India where the land actually floats? And it's not just small patches of grass. People actually live on these floating islands, build houses, and even run schools. This is Loktak Lake in Manipur. The surface is covered in massive masses of vegetation and soil called fundus. These islands aren't stationary. They drift across the water with the wind and current. This lake is also home to the world's only floating national park, Cable Lamjau, the last refuge of the Sangai deer. It's a natural miracle, but sadly, pollution is threatening to sink this unique world forever. 4. The Bleeding Hill of Tripura. This next story will test the limits of your logic. Deep in the forests of Tripura sits a hill known as Shyamala Hill. Local legends claim that at times a thick red liquid, resembling human blood, seeps out of the soil. There is no concrete scientific proof for this yet. It's one of those whispered legends passed down through generations. Some say the hill is a divine entity that cries when a calamity is about to strike the earth. Skeptics suggest it's just iron oxide and minerals reacting with water, but the site is so remote and eerie that it remains a haunting enigma. 5. Lamayuru, the moonland of Ladakh. Ever wanted to walk on the moon without leaving Earth? On the road from Leh to Kargil lies Lamayuru. The moment you arrive, you feel like you've stepped onto another planet. The soil and rock formations look identical to the lunar surface. While scientists say it's the result of a dried-up ancient lake bed from millions of years ago, conspiracy theorists believe otherwise. Many claim this is an alien base, reporting strange lights in the sky and UFO sightings at night. Whether you believe in aliens or not, seeing the moonlight hit this moonland on a full moon night is an otherworldly experience. 6. The temple where time stops. Finally, let's talk about a place where the laws of physics seem to break. In the Kutch region of Gujarat, there is a Sudama temple with a baffling reputation. Visitors claim that the moment you step into the temple courtyard, your mobile signal vanishes, and your watch, whether digital or analog, simply stops. Once you step back outside, everything returns to normal. What do you think? Is it pure science we don't understand yet? Or is India truly home to the supernatural? If you enjoyed this trip through India's mysteries, hit the like button and tell us in the comments, which of these 14 secrets shocked you the most? Don't forget to subscribe for more content exploring the bridge between the ancient and the modern. See you in the next. There is no definitive answer as to why this happens. Some believe it's the divine energy of the legendary friendship between Lord Krishna and Sudama. They say the sanctity of this place is so powerful that electronics simply stand no chance. On the other hand, skeptics point toward a massive magnetic field, or electromagnetic waves. It's possible that unique minerals or rock formations beneath the temple create this dead zone. Regardless of the cause, the experience is surreal. In a world where technology is our greatest power, seeing it fall to its knees reminds us that there are forces in this universe far beyond our machines and our understanding. 8. The waterfall that defies gravity. We've all been taught that gravity pulls everything down. Water flows from high to low, always. But what if I told you there's a waterfall in Sikkim, near Gangtok, that challenges this fundamental law? When you see it, your eyes won't believe what they're looking at. The water appears to flow upward. Even crazier? If you park your car in neutral near this hill, it starts rolling uphill on its own. Scientists call this an optical illusion. They claim the layout of the surrounding landscape creates a perspective trick where a downhill slope looks like an incline. It's often called magnetic hill. But when you stand there and watch a stream of water defy gravity with your own eyes, no scientific explanation can take away that sense of pure shock. 9. Chandra Tal, the Lake of the Moon. Tucked away in the high-altitude Himalayan wilderness, 14,100 feet above sea level, lies Chandra Tal, the Moon Lake. Named for its crescent shape, its beauty is matched only by its mystery. According to the ancient epic, the Mahabharata, this is the exact spot where the god Indra descended in his chariot to take King Yudhishthira to heaven in his mortal body. Locals believe that even today, deities and fairies descend to bathe in these crystal waters at night. Trekkers have reported seeing strange lights and dancing shadows near the shore. The water itself changes color multiple times a day, shifting from turquoise to emerald to deep blue. While scientists attribute this to light refraction, locals see it as a divine signal. Staying overnight is strictly forbidden. Legend says those who try either never return or lose their minds. Is this a gateway to heaven, or a portal to another world? The secret remains buried in the ice. 10. The ghostly GP Block Bungalow. In the city of Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, stands an abandoned villa famous not for its architecture, but for the sheer terror it inspires. The GP Block Bungalow has been vacant for decades, and its walls are soaked in chilling urban legends. It is considered one of the most haunted places in India. The most common sighting? Four young men sitting inside the dark house, drinking by the light of a single candle. If you try to approach them, they vanish into thin air. Others report a woman in a red saree drifting in and out of the building. Are these restless spirits or just the products of a terrified imagination? No one knows for sure, but the fear is so real that even in broad daylight, locals avoid the area. The villa stands in silence, guarding secrets it refuses to share. 11. Talakaveri, the miracle of the spring. At the Brahmagiri hills in Karnataka lies Talakaveri, the source of the sacred Kaveri River. There is a small tank here called the Tirtha Kundaik. The mystery of this spot comes to life only once a year, at a specific moment on a specific day. Every year during the Tula Sankramana festival, at a precise predetermined time, a fountain of water suddenly erupts from the bottom, filling the tank to the brim. Thousands of pilgrims travel from across the country to witness this. They believe goddess Kaveri herself is manifesting. How does this happen at the exact same muhurta, auspicious time, every year? Scientists suggest underground pressure builds up, but they can't explain the perfect annual timing. It's a never-ending battle between faith and physics. 12. The mud volcanoes of Baratang. We've all heard of volcanoes spewing red-hot lava, but have you ever heard of a volcano that erupts mud? In the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, you can witness this rare phenomenon. Instead of fire, a mixture of mud, gas, and water bubbles up from the earth. These are India's only active mud volcanoes. They form when underground gases build up immense pressure, pushing wet soil and rock to the surface. Though they look quiet, they are unpredictable and can explode at any moment. They serve as a reminder that our Earth is very much alive deep beneath the surface, hiding forces we are only beginning to understand. 13. Shalagram, the divine fossils. In the Gandaki River, which flows through Nepal and India, you can find smooth, black spherical stones called shalagrams. In Hinduism, these aren't just rocks. They are considered the living form of Lord Vishnu. What's fascinating is that these stones naturally feature spiral patterns that look like the Sudarshana Chakra, divine discus. Science tells us these are ammonites, fossils of sea creatures from millions of years ago when the Himalayas were the bottom of the Tethys Ocean. But for the faithful, the question remains, why are they found only in this river? And how did they take on such perfect divine symbols naturally? These stones require no ritual to become holy. They are believed to be born divine. 14. The Ramgar Meteor Crater. Millions of years ago, a massive fireball screamed across the sky and slammed into the earth with the force of 1,000 bombs. This isn't a movie plot, it's the history of the Ramgar crater in Rajasthan. This massive hole, over 2 miles wide, was created by a massive asteroid impact. It took us years to recognize this as a National Geoheritage Site. Today, scientists are still studying the area to learn about the space rock that reshaped our planet. With a lake and an ancient temple tucked inside the crater, the site is as mystical as it is scientific. It's a haunting reminder of how small we are in this vast universe, and how a single stone from the stars can change the face of the earth in an instant. Outro. India is a land where every stone has a story and every shadow holds a secret. Which of these mysteries did you find the most unbelievable? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to see more content where we bridge the gap between traditional India and the modern world, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay curious.